Hey, how's it going?
How you
My
doing?
name's Dante Navarro.
I'm Josh. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Yes. You have a seat. What's that?
Yes, this is my
Tommy?
resume. Yes.
I think we had one. You sent one through here, but good job giving me an.
I just like to give you a hard copy.
You like to give me a hard copy. You're a funny guy. So, Dante, tell me why you here.
Well, I'm here to interview for a physician assistant.
Yeah, but tell me why do you want this job?
Why do I want this job?
Yes.
Well, I want this job because that's a that's a weird fucking question.
Okay.
That's a weird question.
Okay.
Why do I want this job? So I can get into the field, the medical field of being a physician assistant.
Why do you want to become a physician assistant?
Why do I want to become a physician assistant?
Yes.
Okay, I can answer that question.
You can answer that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to be a PA because it seems like medical school, honestly, is very expensive.
Okay.
You know, that's without a doubt. But being a physician assistant, I go ahead and I can be have the same type of responsibilities as a physician, him or herself, and be able to see patients. And my ultimate goal is honestly to just help people. And I see myself, you know, in a lab coat walking into a patient's, you know, room and being able to help them in a way that other people will not be able to help them.
So, can you say that's what motivates you, people?
Yes, people. I am a people person. I do like to go and interact with all kinds of people, honestly. My line of work right now deals with a lot of people. I'm a lifeguard at a gym club. I've worked in all types of social settings. I've had to deal with a lot of stressful situations, and that has all molded me into the man I am today and the care that I give to people.
Okay. So, tell me, since you've been working with all this experience you have, name me a couple of accomplishments you've had at your workplace or school, just in general, that you're very proud of.
Well, one thing that I am proud of is academic-wise, I have brought myself back up from very low academic GPA to being able to say that I am around a 3.5 when I was a 2.9 before. So coming from that, being able to pick myself up from the bootstraps and do all that jazz. Yeah, bootstraps. You know, it's really that's probably the biggest accomplishment that I have achieved in my life, honestly.
And so, okay, we've talked about what do you do in your spare time?
In my spare time,
Yeah.
well, I do like to stay fit.
Okay.
I do work out, and I work at an athletic club, so I have no excuse.
Show me.
I like to read. I'm a cyclist. I like to cycle around the city. I'm just all around very active, very adventurous. I like to go out and try new things, try to do a different thing every single day. But you know, when I don't feel like going out or doing anything, just lounging around the house it's always nice and comforting as well.
The reason why I'm glad you talked about cycling, because this job you be on your feet a lot,
Yes.
and it's good to know you're a very active guy. And which else? So what do you? Anyway, so what are you planning to get out of this company, this hospital?
Well, I plan to go ahead and establish a repertoire with everyone,
Yes.
and honestly make a name for myself. I want to go ahead and be known around the hospital, you know, by name, you know, all across, like every single floor and all the units.
And why do you want to be known?
Why do I want to be known? Well, because I'm very adamant about my work. I have a very strong work ethic, and my dedication to, pursuing this career, I feel like, I had a train of thought.
You looked right at the camera. It's like
I
an
know, it's like
office
The
moment.
Office, exactly. It's like, can you say the question? Why do I want to be known?
Yeah, why do you want to be known?
Why do I want to be known?
Yes.
Nope, I lost it.
It's fine.
I lost it.
Well, you're gonna find it. There. I'm joking. So, okay. So you plan on going to PA school, you said, and
Yes.
so do you see yourself with us long term?
Yes, for the rest of, honestly, my life.
Your
Like
life.
this is what I have always felt I'm meant to be. I've always felt myself comfortable in a hospital. I've done I've done an internship at St. Joseph's. I'm a CNA as well, so I just see myself in a clinical setting, and I just find myself very comfortable within it.
So, another thing I have to ask you, because this is a hospital, and I don't know what school you're going to. So, are you willing to relocate if it ever comes down to such
Yeah.
decisions?
I am always open to relocation.
Yes. And the reason why I asked that because we have various branches across the states and cities. But it's good to know that. So, tell me, if I were to hire you right now, right? What days do you think you can work? Because you said you're in school, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So, what days do you think can fit your schedule?
No, very flexible. But
You're very flexible. I like to know you're flexible.
Yeah, I'm very flexible with my
Yeah,
hours.
yes. Maybe the better
And
question should
opening.
be, what days are you usually free?
What days am I usually free?
Yes.
I'm free whenever you need to call me.
Okay. Well, we work Sunday shifts.
Sunday shifts will work.
Okay. I like you, Dante. I like you. You're a very hardworking fellow. Great humor. Anyway, so actually, I forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, so why should I hire you? Do you think if you were sitting there on this eye table, why do you think I should hire you,
Well,
Mr. Dante?
I'm sure you get it all the time, but you will not find a harder working person than I am. You can go ahead and check back with my references, and they will all go ahead and tell you the same thing over.
I've actually not had any references, but it's good you brought that up.
Yeah, I'll send them to you, but they will all tell you time and time again that I am all about my work. When I'm at work, it's all work. That I am very compassionate with the customers across the board. I can handle stressful situations. Given that, doing about 3 years worth of lifeguarding, you run into a lot of stressful situations. Coming from a restaurant background, servicing, time and time again, I'm sure you've seen it.
Yeah.
Sitting in a restaurant, you get it all the time. Like, it's just nonstop stress. And learning how to adjust and adapt to those situations have just, been learning experiences across my life. And that's honestly what will prove to you that I'm fit for this position.
Okay, good. So, you've listed all the things, your experiences. Can you give me an event that you can put a finger on that was a very stressful situation and you overcame? And, after that you went on a cycling. Right.
I didn't go cycling after it,
Yeah.
but we got to go way back to my freshman year of university, college.
Okay.
And I'm from Chicago, so traveling in and out of Chicago from Deerfield, Illinois, it's roughly around a 40-minute drive. But with 8 a.m. classes, I had to deal with about an hour's worth of traffic. Getting out of class like around 2:30, and I was on a baseball team over there as well. So we would have practices that would run up until 6:30, and that's not including baseball games that I had to attend. So I would get home like around 9 o'clock at night, dealing with another hour and a half, 2 hours of traffic, going back home, and having to do 3-4 hours worth of book work and repeating the day over again throughout the week. So I had to deal with that for about a year and a half until I was finally able to dorm. And even then, I was still I was going for the degree of a PA in biology, and I realized that situation, it was getting a little bit too much.
Okay.
So I made the decision to get out of it, and it was the best decision of my life.
Yeah.
To where not only did my self-esteem, my mood, my overall outlook on my future changed, my academic career changed as well, to where you see a gradual improvement of my grades throughout the rest of my career, from going a CD student, which is what I'm not, and going back to what I am, which is an AB student, and gradually raising my GPA.
So, what form of transportation do you use to get here?
I use a car.
You use a car, so that means you're very flexible.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Okay. Also, where do you see yourself? I know. Okay, you said. I was gonna ask you where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Well, you're
but you're gonna be here.
I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be
We're
here.
gonna cycle every day.
This is
afterward.
where This is where I want to be. This is where I feel that I can, where I'm meant to be, and God willing, you give me the chance.
Well, I'm gonna talk to God too.
I hope you have a great conversation with him, man.
But apart from this event, what questions do you have for me?
Honestly, I don't have any questions.
If you don't, nice to meet you, Doctor.
Nice to meet you too.
Yes.